Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, I'm going to be covering shipping on Etsy. So how to calculate your shipping cost, how to figure out your material cost, and how to set up shipping profiles on Etsy. So you may be a new seller and you may be so confused at how this whole shipping thing on Etsy works, but just take a deep breath and know that we have all been there. I have definitely been there, and I promise you, once you get the hang of this, it is so easy. It'll be a breeze. So if you want to learn all about shipping on Etsy, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is make a list. Now, you might not like making lists, or you might think that it won't work with this, but trust me on this, it will definitely be helpful. So make a list of all of the products that you're wanting to sell or that you have ready to sell. Put in information on your list, so your weight of your item and the size of your item. And if you're going to be selling things, like for example, I sell wood signs, vinyl decals, and personalized gifts in my shop. So for my vinyl decals, it's super easy for me to figure out shipping prices. So I don't have to go on here and edit this a lot. It's very easy because they're lightweight, and I can kind of expect how much all of my decals are going to cost to ship. But with my wood signs, I have a variety of sizes and a variety of shapes. So this can be a little bit more complicated. So that's why the list can be helpful, just to list your weight and your size of all of your variety of items on here. Okay, next you're going to calculate your material cost. So do your research and figure out how you're going to ship your products and get the best prices. Make sure that the products are good. Know that you can get a ton of free shipping stuff online. Like for example, USPS offers a ton of free boxes online. That's where I get a lot of my boxes. And just figure that all out. And then once you've done that and you've purchased your items, figure out the cost of each thing that you're buying to include in your shipping. So for example, in my vinyl decals, I have these Cello bags that I put my vinyl decal inside of to protect them. So they cost me $24.90 for a pack of 1,000. So to figure out your price per product, you're going to take your price, so $24.90, divide it by 1,000, and that equals 2 cents per product. So I know that if I buy this, it's going to cost me 2 cents per product. So you're going to add up all of your material pricing that you just figured out and add that total up, and that is your material cost. So then you'll know, once you add all those up, how much your material pricing will be. Okay, now we're going to calculate our total cost of our shipping. So in the US, we have 3 main shipping companies that are used, and that's USPS, FedEx, and UPS. So they have online a tool where you can calculate your cost of shipping. You just have to know your size and your weight of your product and the zip code that you will be shipping to. So what I will do is I will, like we did in our list before where we figured up our weight and size, you're going to go plug in each of your products on there. So I will go and plug all of those in, and I will figure out the furthest zip code from me that I can think of. And sometimes I'll do a couple. So like I'm in South Carolina, and I will go and do California and New York and Texas, Arizona, just places that are super far from me, and figure out how much the worst case scenario it will be to ship. So sometimes you'll be surprised and it will cost way more than you thought, and you're going to say, no, I can't do this product, or it's going to be too much. But you know what? There's always a way to figure out how to make things cheaper. So your shipping material may not be right. You might have it way too big of a box for your product. Shipping is so weird how it works. I don't know why it's calculated the way that it is, but it just is what it is. So make sure you're just doing your research and figuring out that you're shipping in the most cost-effective way so that you'll get the best price that you can. Just know that Etsy does offer a discount if you ship through USPS or FedEx through their labels, and that is what I do, so you will get a discounted rate that way as well. But I always like to calculate these prices beforehand, just to know, like I said, worst case scenario. And if you don't want to actually calculate online, you can go to the store and they will weigh it for you, and they will let you know exactly how much it will cost if you want to do it that way. But I like to do it online because I can do a ton of different sizes and a ton of different things at once, and it just makes things a lot smoother. And then the last thing I like to do is go and see what other sellers are charging for shipping, just to kind of get a general idea of what everyone else is doing, so you know you're not charging an astronomical rate and you're not charging too little. Now just know though that Etsy does push free shipping like a lot on their website. So Most sellers will be offering free shipping. What they're doing is they're figuring out the price of shipping into their product. So that is what a ton of sellers do. So just know that when you're looking at a price and you see all of these different prices on Etsy, a lot of times it's because they figured out shipping into their price. So you do it how you want to do it and figure out what works best for your shop, but just make sure that you are paying yourself for your time, your material cost, and everything like that. Don't undercharge yourself, because I did in the beginning and I so regret that, because I ended up paying out of my pocket for shipping a lot because I wanted to be competitive and I wanted to make sure that people bought from my shop. But just know that it's not about the pricing. It's about you and your product and what your worth is, and it's not worth it to undercharge yourself. So now we're gonna go ahead and hop onto my computer and look into Etsy's shipping profiles. Okay, so I'm here at my computer now and we're gonna go ahead and pull up our shipping profiles. I'm over here in my Etsy account. So to get to your shipping profiles, you're gonna go over here to your settings tab, which is on the left-hand bottom side. You're gonna click that and you're gonna select shipping settings. Okay, once you get there, you're gonna look up at the top and you're gonna select shipping profiles. And as you can see right here at the top, it says my shop offers a free shipping guarantee. And this is basically if anybody spends $35 and up on my shop, they get free shipping. That's just what I have set up, but you do not have to do this. It's just what I have set up right now. And then when you scroll down just a little bit more, you're gonna see all of these profiles right here. So these are things that I have created. And basically what a shipping profile is when you're creating a listing on Etsy, at the very bottom when you're setting up your shipping, these are things that I can select. Instead of having to manually type in my shipping for each item, I can select this and it will auto-populate for me everything that I have. So I have decals here, tumblers, wood signs, wood tiles, popsicle sleeves, and they're all set up for me, and it makes things so much easier. And inside of these profiles, you can select your processing time, the exact shipping price you want to charge, if you want Etsy to charge it for you. So it really does help a lot. But we'll go ahead and click into one of these profiles and kind of show you what it looks like. So these are my decals settings that I have set up. So up here at the top, you're going to select obviously your origin and your processing time. So I selected 1 to 3 business days for my decals, but you can select any one of these that you want. I just like to have a shorter processing time for that. And then I have selected fixed shipping rates. I like to be able to calculate my own rate. I don't really like Etsy to calculate it for me because I've had it be wrong in the past. So I just like to do it on my own. And down here I have my shipping set up. So I'm only shipping to the US right now, but hopefully soon I want to expand to other countries. But right now I'm just shipping to the US. So right here is where you would select to add other countries if you'd like. But over here, you can add where you're shipping from and your shipping class. You do not have to do this because once you get to your Etsy shipping labels, you can change all of this regardless. It's just if you want it for your own sake, you can put that in there. And then down here, you're going to charge if you want a fixed rate or if you want Etsy to charge for you or if you want free shipping. So I have a fixed price. And then for my decals, I charge $3.15 as a flat price. So right here, if you're wanting to charge per item, so let's say somebody's wanted to buy 5 decals from me, I could right now, if I wanted to, I could charge, let's say, an extra 10 cents per item, and it would charge them that much more. But right now I have a flat rate of $3.15. But this is where you would add the additional price right here if you wanted to. And then just to go down in here, this is something that I like to add. It's optional right here, but I have upgrades. So when a customer is checking out, they have an option to upgrade to priority shipping or a rush option. So priority is if they want, I normally ship my decals first class, but if they wanted to upgrade it to priority mail, which is basically like 2-day shipping, I charge an extra $4. So it's going to charge $4 plus the $3.15, which would be $7.15 total. And if they want to do a rush order, I charge an additional $7, which will charge $10.15 to them. And I usually ship same business day, if not next business day for the rush orders. So that is what I have set up for my decals, and down here is just where you name it. And then just to kind of give you like a little bit of a difference for my wood signs right here, I have it set up exactly the same, except I have my processing time a little bit longer, is 5 to 7 business days. And then down here, when I said a fixed price for my other one, I have free shipping set up since all of my wood signs are 35 and up. Here, I charge free shipping, which it's really not free. I actually include the price into my item, but that is what I have here. And then down here, I have my shipping upgrades. So I have a rush option, and it will ship within 3 business days here. So that is something that the customer can select, and it's just a flat $10, and each additional item will be an additional $1. And down here, I just have it named as wood signs. So right here is where you will, create all of your shipping profiles. So down here, if you want to add a shipping profile at the very bottom, you just click that plus sign and you can create a shipping profile. And it's very easy to set up, and I will now go into my listing and show you how you select the profile. Okay, here I have a decal listing pulled up. So when you click on your listings, this is basically what it will look like. It just has everything set up here that you have created. And I'm just going to scroll down to the very bottom. And right here, you see there's a tab that is called shipping. So as you can see, there's a shipping options. And if you don't have any profile set up, it's not going to have this here. It will have where you have to manually type in every single thing. See, it would take so long if you did that for each individual listing. So I have right here where all you have to do is select your shipping profile. So it's a decal. So I'm going to select decals, and your customer will automatically be charged whatever your fixed price is, and they will see your processing time. So it makes things so easy. And if you want to type in manually, you just go down to the very bottom and type enter custom shipping options, and then you can fill all of that in right here. But like I said, it saves so much time when you just have it already set up here in your shipping profile. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. And if you guys have any questions on this, just let me know, and I'm happy to help. But that is literally all it is to the shipping profiles. So I hope that this video helped you all on creating shipping profiles on Etsy. If you have any questions at all, let me know down in the comments, and I will definitely get back with you. Shipping profiles, I did not use them in the beginning, and I am so glad that I learned how to use them because it saved me so much time. I used to go in there and manually type in shipping for each individual listing, and it just keeps things organized when you're able to do it this way. And another great way about this is when you're editing your items, if you want to update your pricing or anything like that, all you have to do is go to the profile and edit it that way. If you didn't have a shipping profile, you would have to manually type that in each individual listing. So hope this video helped you guys. Give it a thumbs up if it did, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see y'all in the next one. And I am going to also be going over how to create listings on Etsy as well. So y'all stay tuned for that, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.